Imagine a world of ice and fire, giants and gods. A world where stories whispered around crackling fires come alive. This is the world of Norse mythology, passed down through generations of storytellers. These tales take us on journeys across the Rainbow Bridge, Bifrost, into the heart of Asgard, the realm of the gods. We meet gods and goddesses, giants and monsters, and explore the myths that shape the lives of the Norse people. Norse mythology wasn't written down like the myths of ancient Greece or Rome. Instead, it was a living, breathing tradition. It was passed down orally, changing and evolving with each retelling. Imagine storytellers captivating their audiences with tales of bravery, betrayal, and the end of the world, known as Ragnarok. These stories weren't just entertainment. They were a way to make sense of the world, to explain the changing seasons, the power of nature, and the mysteries of life and death. The Norse people believed that their gods were real, and these myths were a way to connect with the divine. So, let's journey together into the world of Norse mythology. Let's explore the stories of Odin, the Allfather, Thor, the god of thunder, and Loki, the Trickster. And let's discover how these ancient tales continue to resonate with us today. High above the world, connected by the shimmering Bifrost, lies Asgard, home of the gods. Ruling over Asgard is Odin, the Allfather. Odin is a complex god, both wise and cunning, a warrior and a seeker of knowledge. He is often depicted as a one-eyed old man, having sacrificed his other eye for wisdom. Odin is the god of wisdom, poetry and magic. He wanders the world disguised as a wanderer, seeking knowledge to protect Asgard from Ragnarok, the prophesied end of days. His thirst for knowledge is insatiable. Imagine him sitting on his throne, Hlidskjalf, from which he can see all that happens in the 9 worlds. 2 ravens, Hugin and Munin, thought and memory, bring him news from across the realms. At his feet sit his 2 wolves, Jerry and Freki, representing greed and gluttony, traits he keeps in check. Odin is a powerful and enigmatic figure, a god who embodies both the wisdom and the ruthlessness of the Norse cosmos. He is the king of the gods, but his rule is not without its challenges, as we shall see. Thor, son of Odin, is perhaps the most famous of the Norse gods. With his mighty hammer Mjolnir, he is the god of thunder, lightning and storms. But Thor is more than just a powerful warrior. He's also the protector of mankind, defending Midgard, the realm of humans, from giants and monsters. Picture Thor, a towering figure with a fiery red beard and eyes like lightning. He possesses incredible strength, able to shatter mountains with a single blow of Mjolnir. His chariot, pulled by 2 giant goats, Tooth-Gnasher and Tooth-Grinder, creates thunder as it rumbles across the sky. Thor is known for his insatiable appetite, capable of devouring an entire ox in one sitting. He's also fond of drinking, and his contests with giants often involve vast quantities of mead. Despite his love of fighting and feasting, Thor is a just and compassionate god, always ready to defend the innocent. He is a symbol of strength and courage, a protector god who stood as a bulwark between humanity and the forces of chaos that threatened their existence. No figure in Norse mythology is as complex and contradictory as Loki. He is the god of mischief, trickery and fire. He is often depicted as a handsome young man with a mischievous glint in his eye, but his true nature is fluid and unpredictable. Loki is a master of disguise, able to change his shape at will. He is a cunning manipulator, using his wit and words to outsmart his enemies. However, his actions often have unintended consequences, leading to chaos and destruction. He is a blood brother to Odin, yet he is also responsible for the death of Odin's son, Balder. This act sets in motion the events that will lead to Ragnarok, the twilight of the gods. Loki is a fascinating and unsettling figure, a god who embodies both the creative and destructive forces of the universe. He is a reminder that even the gods are not perfect, and that even the best intentions can have disastrous consequences. Section 5: Myths and Legends, Tales of Gods and Monsters. Norse mythology is filled with captivating stories that highlight the gods' personalities and powers. One such tale tells of Thor's journey to the land of giants, Jotunheimer, to retrieve his stolen hammer, Mjolnir. Disguised as a bride, he tricks the giant Thrym, who stole the hammer, into returning it. This tale perfectly illustrates Thor's strength and cunning. Another famous myth tells of Odin's sacrifice for wisdom. He hangs himself from the world tree Yggdrasil for 9 days and nights, pierced by his own spear. This sacrifice grants him the wisdom to see the future and protect Asgard from its enemies. This story highlights Odin's relentless pursuit of knowledge and his willingness to pay any price for it. Perhaps the most significant myth is the story of Ragnarok, the doom of the gods. This apocalyptic battle pits the gods against Loki and his monstrous allies. It's a tale of epic battles, heroic deeds, and ultimately the destruction and rebirth of the world. Ragnarok reminds us that even the gods are not invincible, and that even in the face of inevitable destruction, there is always hope for renewal. Section 6. The power of storytelling, Norse mythology, and ancient life. These myths were more than just stories to the Norse people. They were woven into the fabric of their lives. They explained the natural world, from the changing seasons to the aurora borealis, which they believed to be the reflections of the Valkyries' armor as they rode across the sky. The gods were seen as ever-present forces, their power felt in every aspect of life. Farmers prayed to Thor for rain for their crops, warriors called upon Odin for victory in battle, and sailors looked to Njord, god of the sea, for safe passage. These myths also provided a moral compass, teaching lessons about courage, honor, and the importance of community. They served as a way to pass on knowledge, history, and cultural values from one generation to the next. Section 7. Hidden in plain sight, surprising facts and theories. Many intriguing details about Norse mythology often surprise people. For example, did you know that Loki wasn't always considered purely evil? In some stories, he helps the gods, showcasing his complex and ambiguous nature. Another fascinating detail is the role of women in Norse mythology. While the male gods are often at the forefront, goddesses like Freyja, goddess of love and magic, and Frigg, Odin's wife and goddess of foresight, possess their own agency and influence, challenging the simplistic view of Viking society as purely patriarchal. The true nature of Ragnarok also sparks debate. Some scholars believe it wasn't just a single event, but a cycle of destruction and rebirth, reflecting the cyclical nature of time and the cosmos in Norse belief. These interpretations add further depth and intrigue to these ancient tales. Section 8. Echoes of the Past, Norse Mythology's Enduring Legacy. The Vikings may be long gone, but their stories live on. We see their influence in our language, with days of the week like Wednesday, Odin's Day, and Thursday, Thor's Day. Their myths and legends continue to inspire artists, writers, and filmmakers. From Wagner's operas to Marvel's Thor movies, these ancient stories find new life and meaning in the modern world. Even today, people are drawn to the complex characters, epic battles, and timeless themes explored in Norse mythology. These stories remind us of the power of storytelling and its ability to connect us to the past, present, and future. Section 9. Conclusion: A timeless tapestry of gods and monsters. Norse mythology, with its captivating stories of gods and monsters, offers a glimpse into the beliefs and values of a fascinating ancient culture. These tales, passed down through generations, continue to resonate with us today, reminding us of the power of storytelling, the importance of our connection to the natural world, and the enduring themes of life, death, and rebirth. The world of Norse mythology is a rich tapestry woven with threads of adventure, wisdom, and wonder. As we delve into its depths, we uncover not just the stories of gods and monsters, but also profound truths about ourselves and the world around us. So, the next time you feel a rumble of thunder or see a flash of lightning, remember Thor and his mighty hammer. And when you gaze upon a raven in flight, think of Odin and his insatiable thirst for knowledge. These stories are more than just myths. They are echoes of the past, whispers of the ancient world that continue to speak to us across the ages.